it's Sarah. My roommate moved out, so this is now my background for the next couple months. I know it doesn't look like much. It looks like I'm actually in the middle of nowhere in a random corner, but I'm really not. I mean, there's a lot going on behind me, so that's why I just put this little door thing right here. But anyway, here's the latest news that's been happening in the past couple days. Okay, so basically today was the day where there was a ton of articles denying the whole baby thing. And it's funny because for the past year, we've been getting so many articles about like Brianna and her baby and how real it is. But now today, there were so many articles that came out and just saying like, oh, is this Freddie a doll or is it just not a thing? And I think there's a purpose to this. Like, this is not random. There's a reason why we're getting all these articles today, because how come just a couple days ago people were saying that this baby's real, but how come today everyone's saying, oh, now could it be a doll? Could the Larrys be right? I think the timing on this is intentional. So there were a ton of headliners. It says, are Louis Tomlinson and Brianna Jungwirth using a doll of baby Freddie? Fans think Louis Tomlinson's son is a doll. Louis Tomlinson, One Direction baby speculation just got weirder. Brianna Jungwirth unhappy Louis Tomlinson introduced baby Freddie to Danielle Campbell. She could have killed Freddie. Louis Tomlinson's ex Brianna Jungwirth slammed by parenting expert. Louis Tomlinson's baby mom Brianna Jungwirth shares sweet photo of baby Freddie. Brianna Jungwirth pics a 1D star Louis Tomlinson's son Freddie promotes shocking response. Is this the craziest One Direction theory ever? Fans speculate that Louis Tomlinson's baby is a doll. Is Louis Tomlinson's son a doll? And I'm sure there's way more articles. But one of the recent articles that just came out was specifically talking about the recent Snapchat we got of Brianna. It says she could have killed Freddie. Louis Tomlinson's ex Brianna Jungwirth slammed by parenting expert. It says she posted an unacceptable video where she was accused of putting baby Freddie in danger. The two shock videos, which you can watch above, show the young mom and her friend ignoring all basic road safety rules. Incredibly, at one point, Brianna's friend takes both hands off the steering wheel while driving down the freeway in Los Angeles at speed, with 3-month-old Freddie believed to be in the back seat. And the article goes on, basically stating what we've already said. So it's really nothing new. In short, Brianna just should not have a baby or be a parent. At least not now. Speaking of good news and articles, there was a Heart World article that just came out basically stating everything you need to know about Sara Stylinson. And it's weird because this is the type of article we would have gotten like 2011, 2012. Like usually when we get an article like this, it's like bashing Larry and saying like how we're like so delusional. Even though this article did state how Louis called Larry bullshit and how he might have seemed a little uncomfortable, it basically has other supporting facts as well. So it doesn't really seem like this article takes a side. It says Sara Stylinson, everything you need to know about Harry Styles and Louis Tomlinson's relationship. And it basically starts out by saying, just in case you weren't up to date, Larry is more than a bromance, it's a lifestyle, well, according to some. Here's your definitive guide, thank us later. Who is Sara Stylinson? And throughout the whole article, they were talking about Sara Stylinson, they were talking about the Rainbow Bondage Bears, they were talking about all the theories behind it, how they met. It's just like everything. It was like this huge article. I retweeted it on my Twitter, so you can just go on my Twitter, link down below. But I hope we get more articles like this in the future, because this is what I like to see. Another article relating to Louis and Harry was an article relating to Louis going on a trip to Thailand, and that's somehow tied into Harry. So it says Louis Tomlinson finally catches a break, wins Doncaster kit design competition in a trip to Thailand. It says the thing is, Louis Tomlinson is not the average fan. It says he could probably afford to fly around the world, touch down in Thailand, have a shandy in Bangkok airport, and hop back on a Challenger 300 in time to meet Harry Styles. So first off, I'm not even sure if this article is true. Did Louis win a trip to Thailand? I mean, he has so much money, he doesn't need to win something to be able to go to Thailand. And two, what did Harry have to do with this? Like, did they just slip him in just for a reason to talk about Larry? I feel like they just slipped Harry in just to discuss Larry. Now on to Harry dating rumors that does not involve Louis Tomlinson, unfortunately. So for some random reason, we've been getting so much talk about Harry with this girl named Megan. And I mean, this is random. Like, it came out of nowhere. But I mean, the media was just saying that Harry was with Kendall and now he's suddenly with this girl. But guys, this is the funniest part. This is what made me die. Okay, so here's a selfie of Harry and Megan. And then look what it says underneath it. Love is in the air. Did you see Harry's face? And they tagged it, love is in the air. Let's look at this one more time while looking at Harry's face. Love is in the air. I'm sorry, but that should have been an April Fool's joke. His face looks like he just got an allergic reaction to something. Yes, I'm implying that he's allergic to pussy. Not only that, but there was an article about it. It says Harry's love is in the skies. So basically it goes on to saying how he was linked to Kendall Jenner, but now he's with Megan Smith. It says Harry and Megan were involved while the band was on tour, as she was part of the entourage on their jet to various venues. A source said he supported Megan through some tough times in her life and and started referring to her as his girlfriend. Meghan never asked him about the other women because she accepted he was a rock star, but she was madly in love and believed Harry felt the same. However, the singer decided to end the relationship after a steamy photo was leaked, and he didn't want the relationship going public. Like, okay, I'll admit, we do not know Harry's life personally, so there could have been a chance that Harry hooked up with somebody and he could have had this relationship with Meghan and he didn't want it to get out or something. Like, I'm not just gonna sit here and say, no, that can't 100% be real. I mean, I'm not saying it is real, but I'm not saying it's totally fake either. Like, people have to understand that Harry can be gay or bi, just like not straight, but he can still like experiment with people and see what he likes, and maybe it wasn't anything. Maybe the media's just making up bullcrap, or they just misconstrued something. Like, we really don't know. Like, okay, if this was about Niall or somebody else, maybe I would believe it, but it's Harry Styles, and the fact that this is coming out of nowhere and it's so random and Harry is always linked to girls, it comes a time when we're just not gonna believe it anymore. Like, we would need more facts. And why would this article be coming out now? And this is what I was saying, the timeline is intentional. I just say, when you think of the timeline as a whole and everything that's been happening, I feel like the media is just trying to throw everything at us just to make One Direction stay relevant while they're on break. I'm taking this for a grain of salt. And also, if you guys were still wondering about the whole Kendall Jenner thing, no, she is not with Harry. I know we knew that. But now the media even knows she's not with Harry because she is with some basketball player. It says Kendall's secret boyfriend has been confirmed and that it's not Harry, and that her and the basketball guy have been dating for months. It says her secret boyfriend is NBA player Jordan Clarkson. Okay, one, I thought Kendall was actually gay, but whatever. I don't really care about her. If she's with him, that's fine. She could be bi. Okay, so Brianna recently posted a black and white image of Freddie's feet on her Instagram, which Louis' mom liked. And by now, I can understand why people might think we overanalyze. And if any anti-Larry say that we overanalyze, you can say it because, you know, we do. But here's one exception. With this photo that I'm going to talk about, this deserved analyzing. You can't say that we couldn't overanalyze this. There are moms and people who have had children and just know about babies and all this stuff. They confirmed that this is not real and this just does not make sense. And all I'm gonna say is that you cannot deny facts. This is not about Larry. This is not about stupid like fandom stuff. This is like, we're talking about a legit baby here. So let's read some science. So it says, okay, this is the most unbelievable photo yet, I swear to you. Babies at 2 months don't splay their toes, and even if they try, they aren't spaced, and the entire foot flexes. 2, they don't have the leg strength to hold their legs straight. And 3, for the love of Christ, that hand is still exactly the same. So not only were they talking about the feet, they were saying that it seems like Freddie's hand has been in the same position for like 3 months, which is not normal. It says splay toes in a 2-month-old infant only occur by eliciting the Babinski reflex, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, stroking the outside of the foot. Google it, 2-month-old babies don't splay their toes like that spontaneously. And it says the size of the head and feet don't match the head size here. It says my sister's daughter's hands versus Freddie's. She is 2 years and 8 months old and same size though. So that's something to mention. So they said that their 3-year-old baby has the same size hands basically as what Freddie had in the picture. And Freddie's like what, 2 to 3 months, and this baby was 3 years old? That's weird. And lastly, I'd like to talk about something that I discussed in my other video. This was about Dax from TMZ and showing that he had the birth certificate of Freddie and how he went to court. And a lot of Larrys were saying, oh, you can't just do that. And there was a lot of speculation. Okay, so this Twitter account says, why would someone not apart from Louis or Brianna's family go to courthouse to get a copy of the birth certificate? And that's what I thought too, but apparently there's another explanation. So this person says, this is incredibly ironic coming from a Larry run account. It says maybe this account is unaware that even though invasive, it's 100% legal in the US to obtain an informational copy of someone's birth certificate. What Dax did was not uncommon, especially in the case of a celebrity baby. Some Larrys have literally already bought and ordered a copy of Freddie's birth certificate. This person says the little excerpt is talking about the authorized copy of someone's birth certificate. Obviously, Dax did not obtain Freddie's authorized copy since he would not be authorized to obtain it in the first place, since he's not a family member or family lawyer, etc. to Freddie. Dax and a few Larrys, if you did not know, obviously obtained the informational copy of Freddie's birth certificate, which is completely legal. Anyone can purchase and get a copy of someone's informational copy of their birth certificate. It happens quite frequently with celebrity babies. So it seems seems like a lot of us have been misinformed about the logistics of how birth certificates actually work. That's why on this channel, I don't like to act like I know what I'm talking about all the time. This is why I like to back myself up with sources and see what other people are saying. Because to be honest, I don't know how this works either. So it's nice to hear somebody actually tell us facts. So I hope that cleared things up for you guys. And obviously I think there's more topics to cover, but I'll say it in the next video. And like always, I make a video whenever I want, so like and subscribe. All my social media is in the description, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Nobody can drag me down.